Tigers. Career high from Madison Real. 25 for the point guard this afternoon. If the Tigers get it done, as we go to the post-game show here with head coach Matt Cole. Coach, congratulations, number 8 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, Maddie's performance, didn't realize 6 for 9 from 3, but, you know, we talked in the pregame on what are they going to give you. You know, they were 11 of 25. It's a great percentage and great looks. I didn't think any of those threes we took throughout the game were bad looks. You know, Kendall Schulte's delivered, you know, all 5 games that we've played. You know, it was a hard defensive matchup. Their forwards are really good, and I don't know that if we weren't such efficient on the offensive end that we would have survived their low post game. We did do a very good job containing Khalifa Ford and number 33. I'm not going to try to.
I butchered it all night on.
I'm not going to try to disrespect her with her name, but she's a good player and did a great job. And you know, Baptist is really tough to guard when they're brand new. Almost every time you play them, it's a different lineup. You know, 24 was in a boot tonight. We practiced, you know, planning on playing against her, which led to probably some better production from some of their other kids. And I'm pleased that we can get through this stretch. And then we're going to take 2 days off. They don't know about Monday yet, but they're about to as soon as we're off the line here.
Going to be some happy young ladies.
I believe so.
Get some time off, get some rest. What a 5-game stretch. What an 8-game run as you win this game. Another opponent under 60 points as well. Coach, the game started off. You didn't score until the 5:39 mark. It was an ugly start for both clubs. It was 2-2. From that point, you scored 40 points over a 12-minute span.
That's my fault as a coach. We thought we could manipulate their zone a little bit better by, you know, talking about chess pieces, moving one here, and they didn't go for it. And so the offense stalled immediately. And so we just went back to our motion and kept a little bit more high post action where we didn't have anyone there before. And then they went man, and then that opened it up a little bit more. And then by that time, we'd already kind of got a rhythm of how we wanted to play. You know, we got into a 2-guard front and moved the high post out, which led to a little bit more wing threes. And, you know, that's everyone's favorite spot. So I'm happy that our kids were able to sustain such a good inside presence by Baptist by coming down here and knocking down shots.
Most threes in a game this year, 11. Finally, Coach, I know a couple of mistakes late got her out of the game, but still career highs in points and rebounds for Ella Schultz, 14 points, 9 rebounds.
There's so much you can do. And, you know, a lot of it is just like you can do more, and I believe in you. I don't know how much she believes in herself, but the coaches believe in her. We're going to watch film. We're going to get on the same page, and you're going to see more good things from her.
Good to see. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy your time off.
All right, thank you.
All right, Matt Cole, if the Tigers get it done this afternoon by a final count of 79-57, 8-1 in league play, half game behind Southwestern, who is now 9-1 in the GAC. We'll take a timeout, come back, have your men's pregame in 90 seconds right here on the Tigers Sports Network. Buddy, I'm glad I saw you. I just took a 90-second break as well, so we'll be right on. Doing all right?
I am doing well.
Good.
How about you?
How's the heart?
Oh, it's good. We're feeling good right now.
Yeah.
So we got to continue what we've been doing this week.
Good.
So.
Cardiac boys the last couple games, though, I'm telling you.
I know. Woo. That's not the game plan tonight. Hopefully we win it a little bit more convincingly.
He's out of the way. Sorry. That was supposed to be it. Sorry.
No, we're good.
Good.
I got you.
When you get home about 2 o'clock the other night?
Yeah, 2, a little after 2.
That's 2:15. I must have been right behind you.
Yeah.
Rolled in.
Yep. It's late. That's a tough drive.
I got a little tired.
Yeah. You drive yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, up and back same day. That's tough.
That's tough, yeah. Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center where the ladies have just got it done over at Oklahoma Baptist, 79-57. We turn our attention now to our men's game. East Central 4-4, 2-game win streak. Both buzzer beaters. Oklahoma Baptist comes in a 4-game winning streak, 5-3, 5-2 in league play. OBU's last loss, the Tigers, about 16 days ago. Max Pendry joins us, pregame show coach. My pleasure, and welcome to the broadcast.
Kenny, thanks for having me on.
Always good to have you. Take on Oklahoma Baptist for the second time. Before we get into this game, Coach, is the heart rate still up after back-to-back buzzer beaters from downtown?
Yeah, we've cooled it down a little bit. Obviously, that's not the plan for this one we're coming into, but we didn't play very well down the stretch of the last two, but we're not going to complain about getting a couple wins the hard way.
Yeah,
so.
did it in great fashion. 16 days ago, you beat OBU on the road, 76-72. They've not lost since. We knew they were a talented basketball team, and just they were coming up close. Now they seem to have it going. Talk about the challenges against OBU this afternoon.
They're just a really good and complete, balanced team. Rebound it really well. They shoot it really well. They really share the basketball. Over 60% of their made field goals are assisted, so they're getting their teammates involved, and that's something we definitely got to slow down and play better defensively.
Almost 16 assists per game, second in the GAC is the Bison. They're without Jarius Hicklin this afternoon. He's been out of several games, but Brantley Thompson has really picked up his game, Coach. He hurt us in Shawnee. He really came out that second half, I think it was, and just really played some good basketball. Brantley Thompson averaging over 20 the last three. Got to be attached to that young man.
Yeah, he's at the top of the scouting report for sure, and especially because of the last game against us, like you mentioned, I think he hit 6 or 7 threes, and we kind of lost him a little bit. So he's definitely going to be a focus for us, and we got to slow him down. Along with a couple of, all 5 of their starters can hurt us a little bit, so we got to be focused.
Harrison Stoddard also a really good player for them. Coach, OBU don't get out the passing lanes a lot. Their steal total is down, but they really defend you hard and try to keep you from getting to the goal. Talk about how you can operate your offense against OBU's defense.
Well, like we just talked about with how they operate offensively, we've got to share the basketball. They help a lot from off the ball. So, when we drive 1 or 2 dribbles, that next pass is there. So we're going to have to see that next pass and make it and be ready to catch a shoot or make another play.
Pre-game show with Max Pendry, Vision Bank pre-game show. Coach, final question, and let you get out of here. Jakeem Akers been in the starting lineup the last 3 games. It has career highs in each in the last 3, 15, 18, and 19. Talk about what he's added the last 3.
Oh, man, he's playing with supreme confidence, the best that I've ever seen him play with. And he's really getting into the teeth of the defense and attacking, and that's what we know he can do from preseason and practice and everything. And now it's great to see him play with that confidence in games.
Coach, looking forward to it.
Thanks,
Official fist bump, go get him, bud.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
Max Pendry pregame show. Tigers against Oklahoma Baptist this afternoon in our men's game. We'll take a timeout, come back in 4 minutes, and dive into this one. This is Tiger Hoops on the Tiger Sports Network. Congrats. Yeah. I loved how the kids out. Come on. Yeah, halftime. Come on. That's what he said. High post did. Yeah. Boom. Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center. Coach Wayne Cobb Court. I'm Kenny Morrison. Tiger Hoops. Tigers against Oklahoma Baptist this afternoon. This is the Vision Bank pregame show. At the Tigers come into this game winning their last 2 games, both at the buzzer. Incredible fashion against Southeastern in their last home game. Of course, that was on Monday night here. A 3-pointer in the corner by Tyler Arnold in double overtime. And Jakeem Akers, after the Tigers had given up a 13-point lead in the second half against Northwestern, Jakeem hit the 3. Brennan Burns assist on both of them on Monday and Thursday. And the Tigers, with actually 4/10 of a second left in Alva, but that secured the win, 67-65. OBU playing some good basketball. They're good. They picked second in the conference preseason, and they started out 1-2 in conference play. One of those losses to the Tigers 16 days ago. Since then, they've won 4 straight games, including 90-80 over Southwestern on Thursday night at home, as they won that game by 10. And in that game, Brantley Thompson got off again. He was really good. He's been their best players of late. He had 25 points against Southwestern. Thompson averaging over 20 in the last 3 games, shooting at 25 of 51 overall and 12 of 26 on threes the last 3 games. And he hurt the Tigers in Shawnee at 24 points, 8 boards, 4 assists. He's an outstanding player, but they're a good basketball team. Got other pieces that can hurt you as well. OBU and East Central should be a great matchup here this afternoon. The Tigers look to continue to build on the momentum that they've established the last couple of games and keep this division race close. And here's what your standings look like as we look on the men's standings. Let's go and look at the GAC standings. We can pull it up. Sorry about that. It pulled baseball up for us. Let's go back and look at the GAC basketball standings entering this afternoon's games, and we'll give you a report as we go through the afternoon. Oklahoma Baptist is 5-2. Southwestern's 5-3, a half game back. East Central and Southern Naz are 4-4. So they're knocking on the door to a win in this game, and there you go. You're back within a game of the league lead. And you get Southeastern 3-5. Northwestern is 0-3. East Central, Oklahoma Baptist, a timeout. More pregame in 3 minutes on the Tiger Sports Network. Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center. Kenny Morrison, Tiger Hoops this afternoon. Tigers trying to get it done here at home tonight as they take on Oklahoma Baptist University. Tigers enter this game again with a 4-4 record. And as they come in here, they are 1-2 at home, 3-2 on the road. Oklahoma Baptist is 2-2 in road games. So the Tigers trying to win their second and four meeting games at home. Losses at home to Southwestern and Southern Naz. They won that last game in double overtime against Southeastern on the buzzer beater by Tyler Arnold. Let's go back to the women's game just real quick. I didn't have a chance to run these down for you, but we got some time here. I want to give you some final numbers from the women's game. I'll just give you the East Central side of the stats for time's sake. Tigers in the ladies game end up shooting 29 of 58, 50%, make a season high 11 3-pointers and 25 tries. They shoot 50% from overall, 44% from downtown, and make 10 of 12, 83.3% on Hilltop Dodge free throws, and out-rebounded OBU 38 to 30. East Central had 14 assists on 29 made shots, turned it over 12 times, had 5 steals and 3 blocked shots in the game, and outscored OBU in every quarter. The OBU cut a 20-point lead to 9 in the third, but the Tigers able to extend it back out and win it by 22. Madison Rill, the senior from Deer Creek High School at Edmond, a career-high 25 points, and also drilled 6 3-pointers in the game, had 4 all season long coming in, but made 6 in this game, did Madison Rill. And looking at for her career on 3-pointers made, that is a career high. Most she had made in the game was 4. So a career high in made 3-pointers, a career high in points for Madison Rill at 25 this afternoon. Kendall Schulte had 18 points, and you don't get much more efficient. 8 of 11 from the field for Schulte. By the way, Rill was 9 of 13. 14 from Ella Schultz, a rebound away from a double-double. 14 points, 9 boards, and that was both career highs for Ella this afternoon. Hannah Ladd had 2 points, 5 from Mackenzie Crusoe. Mackenzie had 5 rebounds, 3 assists in the game, 6 from Izzy Cummins, 5 from Alexis Lyons. Izzy and Alexis both had 3 rebounds. Charlie Leonard, 2 points, 5 boards. Gabby Cummins had a point and a rebound. Grace Real scoreless, but had a rebound, her first collegiate rebound as she came in late. As the Tigers dominate OBU and win their 10th straight game against OBU in our earlier game. So that's a quick recap. And I understand we may have Madison Rill down here to hopefully join us at halftime of the men's game and get to chat with the senior guard, who again had a prolific afternoon in the win against Oklahoma Baptist. Tigers enter this. Now let's go to the men's game, but the Tigers try to win their second game of the year against OBU in the scheduled 4 meetings. The first meeting was really a great game. Tigers trailed by 10 at halftime and really turned things around in the second half of that game and ended up winning at 76-72. And the last 3 games against OBU have been decided by a total of 11 points. These two teams playing some tremendous games against each other. Tigers in their last 3 games, but being led by Jakeem Akers. They've had great balance, but Jakeem has had a career high in points each of the last 3 games, scoring 15, 18, and 19 respectively. And he's in the starting lineup for the 4th consecutive game in this one, and has been a lot to the Tigers and really helped them in this modest 2-game winning streak. Tigers against the Bison for the second time of the scheduled 4 meetings. Meeting number 3 scheduled February the 11th over in Shawnee. We'll take a break, come back, and head toward your starting lineups. This is Tiger Basketball back in 4 minutes on the Tiger Sports Network. Welcome back to the Kerr Center pregame show, East Central and Oklahoma Baptist. Before we get to the starting lineups, GAC scoreboard this afternoon. Men's play, Ouachita Baptist leads Arkansas Monticello early second half, 45-44 in Arkadelphia. Southwestern leads Southern Naz 45-40 early second half in Weatherford in a key men's game. Northwestern and Southeastern playing down at Durant, going to tip off about the same time we do here, and that's the three games going on the men's side. Women's play, Southwestern 91, Southern Naz 76, a final. Harding women beat Henderson State women 98-82 this afternoon. Harding women a big win. Arkansas Tech 82, Southern Arkansas 75. Southeastern tops Northwestern women at home 76-63, and the Tigers continue their winning ways, beating Oklahoma Baptist in a game you heard right here, 79-57. Men's game, Oklahoma Baptist University, here at the Vision Bank pregame show. Here's how they start out this afternoon. Jaquan Sims, 6'9", 190 senior guard from Covington, Georgia, Limestone College transfer, 10.5 points, 3.5 rebounds a game, only 5 against the Tigers 16 days ago. Nigel Wilcox, 6'5", 175 junior from Alpharetta, Georgia, Webster University transfer, newcomer, 12 blocks, third in the league in block shots, 6.8 points, 7.8 rebounds, sixth in the league in rebounding, Nigel Wilcox. Brantley Thompson has been the hottest Bison, 6'4", 190 senior from Tuttle High School, and he has been on fire. Brantley Thompson averaging 14.5 points, 15th in the league, 5.4 boards a game, and is averaging over 20 in his last three, had 25 Thursday against Southwestern. Harrison Stoddard, 6'7", 225 senior from Edmond North High School, 15.4 points, 6.9 boards, 9th in scoring, 11th in rebounding, 3rd in free throw percentage, 3rd in blocks, and 6th in field goal percentage. He's a really good player, headed probably toward the first team all-conference. Harrison Stoddard. Trey Green, 6'2", 185 sophomore from Kingfisher, 4.1 points, 3.6 rebounds a game. Head coach Jason Aker. Josh Davis, Zach Rogers, the assistants. Bison 5-2 in conference play, 5-3 overall. Your East Central Tigers here this afternoon from the Kerr Activity Center. Going to line up like this. Jaron Jackson is your point guard. 6.7 points, 2.7 rebounds a game. Putman City West High School. Jackson, the point guard. Jakeem Akers from Haltom, Texas, 6'2", 195 junior. 4th straight start, 11.5 points, 3.6 rebounds a game for Jakeem. Had 19 versus Northwestern. The game-winning three-pointer to close that game out. The big shot for Jakeem to win it for the Tigers on Thursday night. Josh Apple from London, England, 6'7", 230 junior. 4 double-doubles on the season. 21 and 16 is career highs. 12.6 points, 7.5 rebounds a game. 7th in the league in scoring, 2nd in field goal percentage. Jalen Crutchfield, 6'5", 190 junior from Norman North High School, transfer from Stetson. Of course, son of head coach Chris Crutchfield. 17.1 points as mentioned, 5th in the league, 4.9 rebounds, 8th in the league in scoring is Jalen Crutchfield. He had 20 points in the first meeting against Oklahoma Baptist University. 5th starters, Tyler Arnold, 6'3", 180 redshirt junior out of Pryor. 10th in the league in scoring at 15.3 points, 4.9 rebounds a game. TA also 14th in field goal percentage at 50.6 and 13th in steals. That's the Tiger 5. Jackson, Akers, Apple, Crutchfield, and Arnold. Head coach Chris Crutchfield. First season assistant coaches Max Pendry, Cam Robinson, and Steve Hudson. That's the Vision Bank pregame show. Stay with us. We got the tip in 3 minutes on the Tiger Sports Network.
Senior guard number 10, Bradley Thompson. Senior forward number 20, Harrison Stoddard. Sophomore guard number 21, Trey Green. Coaches for OBU, Zach Rogers, Josh Davis, and the head coach, Jason Aker. Now it's time for the starting lineup for your ECU Tigers. 6'3", junior guard from Putnam City, Oklahoma, number 0, Jared Jackson. 6'5", junior guard from Norman, Oklahoma, number 5, Jalen Crutchfield. 6'2", junior guard from Folsom, Texas, number 10, Jakeem Akers. 6'3", junior guard from Pryor, Oklahoma, number 12, Tyler Burrows.
Terrell Jones.
And a 6'7", senior forward from London, England, number 24, Josh Apple. The coaches for your Tigers.
Giving the starting lineups on the far side. Does a great job here at the Correctivity Center. It's hoop time. Tigers and OBU all time in this series. 77 up for the Tigers, 61 down. Last 10, 5 up, 5 down. Last 4, 2 up, 2 down. Tigers and OBU about to go to battle here. OBU in the road green. White numerals and lettering trimmed in some gold. Tigers, their home grays, orange numerals and lettering trimmed in black. As we go to work here from the Kerr Center, OBU will move from my left to my right. That's the Vision Bank pregame show. Thanks for joining us on 105.5. Now it's time for the Mercy Ada opening tip. OBU moves from my left to my right. Tigers from right to left. We sit opposite the scorers table on the benches here on this 2020-21 season. Nigel Wilcox at 6'5" will jump it up against the 6'7" Josh Apple at center circle. As we are set for hoops, the officials step in. Ball's in the air and they go straight up. Both players hit at the same time, and TA finally grabs it away for East Central. These two teams know each other well, played 3 times each of the last 2 years, regular season and conference tournament. Jackson right to left across the key. High post, Apple can't get it. Green really pressures. Ball goes to Arnold, who lost it, had to save it before it went over the timeline. Crutchfield retrieves it. Shot clock at 6. Tigers really being pressed out of their offense. Go to TA down the lane. Leans in, floats one up and in. Shot clock winding down, and TA hits one under duress. A beauty. Tigers didn't look too sharp offensively, but when you got TA who can score off the dribble, he hit it late on the floater. 2-zip Tigers. Sims drives baseline. Corner to Thompson. Or to Green. Out front to Harrison Stoddard, who hits a 3. Harrison Stoddard from downtown, his 11th hit of the year. OBU as a team, 6th in the league, 35.9% from downtown. Jackson picks up his dribble and then lost it out of bounds, really pressuring the Tigers in front of the OBU bench far side. And Coach Akers really up and into this game. They got the Tigers really trying to bring some pressure in the half court. Jaron Jackson did not play in the first meeting for East Central at OBU. OBU without a key reserve and part-time starter Jarius Hicklin in this game. Thompson, top of the key, going to launch a 3 over TA, and he hit it. Came off a pick, and he dropped it in. I tell you, they've been red hot from downtown, especially Brantley Thompson. They lead at 6-2 on the Thompson 3-ball. Tigers being denied the passing lanes right now. Jackson picks up his dribble, and Wilcox denies and tips it out of bounds. So OBU has came out with extended pressure, denying passing lanes, leading at 6-2 on 2 of 2 threes early. Crutchfield pressured by Sims. Top of the circle, comes near side to Akers. He's guarded by Harrison Stoddard in the man-to-man. Jakeem rises from the top of the key. Yes, sir. A long 2 by Jakeem, but he knocks it down. The defense backed off a bit. Have to respect the driving ability of Akers. And it's 6-4. OBU by 2. Thompson behind a Wilcox screen. Arnold's got the task of chasing him. Up and under the bucket, Wilcox gets free and scores. Nigel Wilcox got deep. OBU has started 3 of 3. Tigers 2 of 2. Jackson goes down the lane. Wilcox denies, blocked the shot. Sims the other direction for OBU in front of us. Uh-oh, wide open Trey Green, top of the key. Transition 3 by Trey Green, who shoots at 57.1% from downtown. and OBU has darted to an 11-4 lead. 17.5 to play. They pressure Jackson on the wing by Green. Picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Finally to Apple along the baseline. Top of the key to G. 14 to shoot. Apple catches down low. Power move inside. Lost it. Got it back. Put it up. Missed it short. Wilcox secures the rebound. Tigers looking for the first stop of the game. OBU has started 4 of 4 and 3 of 3 on three-point shots. Got to have to match the intensity of this OBU team early. Sims gets some space, pulls up over Jackson, left side, misses. Rebound by Crutchfield. Got a left wing 15-footer. Tigers out with Crutchfield crossing over and reaching in is Jaquan Sims as he approached the free throw line area. A reach in by Sims. So the Tigers trying to weather a fast start by the Bison, who again have won 4 consecutive games. Trace Bowling played in his first game on Thursday, been injured. 6'3", 185 freshman, and had 8 points, is in. Apple on the inbounds had it blocked. Looked like he had a layup, and Wilcox came out of nowhere to block the shot. Tigers had it set up beautifully, and Apple went up like he was going to hit a layup, and Wilcox a beauty. Down the lane, Bowling all the way to the bucket, scores. Trace Bowling into the game, just turned the corner, got downhill to the rim. 13-4 OBU. Got Jordan Thompson, freshman guard, also in the game, the 6-footer out of Southmore. Jakeem Akers driving to the rim, scooping and missing. Thompson secures the rebound. Bison off and running. Thompson weaving down the lane. Change of pace, missed the shot. Jackson defended. Wilcox offensive rebound. Apple tied him up, but it's going to stay with OBU. Bison will keep it, leading 13-4 and triggering the inbounds pass from the baseline. 16-16 to play. Brantley Thompson, stationary, lobs it. Wilcox chases it down wing right. Now Jordan Thompson will be guarded by Jakeem Akers. Tigers have Crutchfield now on Stoddard. They get a switch defensively. Thompson pushed off on Arnold, steps back and misses a 15-footer. TA grabbed the rebound. Quickly out in transition, but it's 2-on-4 as TA wedges right. Jackson from the top of the key, it's right down the lane, finds Josh Apple. Great pass, and Apple lays it in. Apple sliding down the lane. Jackson the assist, getting to the rack. 13-6, Tigers within 7. Looking for another stop at the defensive end. 15:38 to play. Jordan Thompson behind a Stoddard screen. Apple switches. Thompson shoots the 3 and misses back of the rim. And Jalen Crutchfield went and secured the rebound. So getting some misses now from OBU after their 4-4 start. Crutchfield behind an Apple screen. Works top of the key. Wide side to TA. He'll put it on the deck, go hard to the bucket, lean in and score. Tyler Arnold, right side, leaning in at the floater at the rim. TA has 4. Tigers back within 5. 13-8, trying to find their footing here. Harrison Stoddard against Josh Apple. Hands it off to Thompson. Jordan Thompson on Crutchfield has him on the switch. Back out to Brantley Thompson. TA's got to stay on him. He's one of the hottest players in the league entering this game. Wilcox against Akers. Backs him low post. Crutchfield double team. Top of the key to Trace Bowling, who shoots and misses a 3. Rebound tipped out front. Bowling gets it. Tigers couldn't grab the rebound. Another opportunity for OBU. They're not a big-time offensive rebounding team, just under 10 a game. 8th in the conference out of 12 GAC teams. Shot clock at 9. Wilcox against Akers. Inside, Brantley Thompson trying to post Jalen Crutchfield. Akers double teams, and Wilcox goes right down the lane. Got the pass and laid it in. Wilcox cut to the rim with the Tigers double team the low post. Thompson an assist. He gets 4.1 per game. He's 5th in the league in dishing them out. OBU by 7, 15-8. They led by 10 at halftime in Shawnee before the Tigers rallied to win. Apple works low post, goes inside on Wilcox, floats it up from the left block, missed it point blank. Josh got a great position on the left block, has the advantage over Wilcox, but danced it across the rim. 13:50 to play. Jordan Thompson near side comes to top of the key. Trace Bowling shoots a 3 and misses. TA grabs the rebound. Tigers on a run. TA searching. Elbow left, had it poked away and stolen by Jordan Thompson from behind. Jordan Thompson hit the layup at the other end. TA turned his back, and Jordan Thompson poked it away from behind, hit the layup. Tigers down 9, 17-8. Got a cutter right to the bucket, and it's an easy layup for Jalen Crutchfield. He cut along the right baseline, and the pass was lobbed in there, and Jalen got it. Apple went to the high post, and it kind of looked like the pass was going to Apple at the high post, but it went right over him to Crutchfield, who was there on the doorstep for the lay-in. Nice piece by the Tigers. 17-10. Jordan Thompson on the switch. Apple's got him. Corner for Trace Bowling, shoots and misses a three. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of OBU. Should be Tiger basketball. Oh, they're going to say it's OBU basketball. Looked like OBU was over the back and poked it away. Gets us to immediate timeout. 12:58 to play from the Kerr Center. Oklahoma Baptist leads at 17-10. We're back in 1 minute on the Tiger Sports Network.
Under 16 media timeout. .12:58 to play in the opening half. A quick start to this one as the game fluidly moving along before a break. We got 7 minutes, 2 seconds in. OBU finally cooling off a bit. They're 7 of 14, 50%, 3 of 7 on threes. Tigers are 5 of 10, all 2-point shots. They've hit 3 of their last 4, while OBU has only made 1 of their last 5 3-point shots. Tigers have possession. Brendan Burns has checked in, the Bethany freshman. Romello Wilbert also in the game, 6'3", 190 junior. Burns had a big game in the first meeting when he started at OB. Backdoor pass to Jakeem Akers and one. Oh, they overplay. The Tigers set up a backdoor cut. Jakeem catches low block. Double clutch, got bumped en route to the rim as he was fouled by Justin Tinn, who got him, and the Tigers have a chance for a 3-point play on the back cut by Jakeem. Such a great finisher. 4 for Akers, 17-12. And the free throw by Jakeem is up and in. The Hilltop Dodge free throw. He's 67.6%. Tigers as a team 7th in the league at 70%. 17-13. A little bit of pressure by the Tigers. 3-quarter court. OBU possesses it. Quan Sims wide left. Finds Stoddard. Akers guards him. Trey Green guarded by Romello Wilbert. Shot clock winds at 13. Sims in front of the Tiger bench, works behind a screen from 10, and we've got a whistle. And I think Justin Tinn, maybe the offensive foul. Fouls on number 5, Jalen Crutchfield.
Nope, it's a hold on Crutchfield. I thought they were walking the other way. Instead, a foul on Crutchfield for the hold. 12:19 to play in the half. First on Crutchfield, first team foul against the Tigers. Brendan Burns, I told you in the game, 9.6 points, 3.6 rebounds a game. Had 16 in the game at OBU 16 days ago. Brantley Thompson, another wing 3 misses, but Green grabbed the rebound. Got to have more effort going for the glass. Trey Green just came flying through the lane, the guard to secure the rebound. Thompson against Akers out between the two circles. Tyler Arnold gets a break for East Central. Backdoor pass to Jaquan Sims as Stoddard found him and Sims got bumped. They went high post to Stoddard, who at 6'7", lobbed it on the pass to the cutting Sims. Apple the first foul. 11:59 to play. Now we're to our second media timeout. Tigers back within 4 after the torrid start by OBU. Bison lead at 17-13. This is Tiger basketball on the East Central Tiger Sports Network and streaming at xfactorradio.net. 11:59 to play, opening half, 17-13 OBU. Tigers have scored the last 5 points of the game. They trailed 17-8, their largest deficit. OBU jumped on the Tigers. Tigers did get the first point of the game on a TA floater, led 2-0. That's been their only lead. Jaquan Sims at the free throw line, where he's 85.7%, converts the first. Last foul was on Josh Apple. 18-13, and Sims got them both. OBU fifth in the league, 71.1% as a team. Akers, Crutchfield, Burns, Romello Wilbert, and Josh Crutchfield now in for East Central. 6'6", 230 sophomore from Norman. Tigers weave it out front, man-to-man OBU defense. Brennan Burns drives down the lane, pulls up, shot blocked, got it back though. It was blocked by Thompson, Brantley Thompson, but Burns went and got it. Akers now operates at the top. Change of pace, angle right, 15-footer, tough shot. Trey Green right in his face. That was tough by Jakeem. OBU gets the rebound, leading by 6. Into the front court comes Jaquan Sims. Harrison Stoddard, flank left, skips it near side to Thompson. Mello guards him. Low post to 10, throws up a shot over Crutchfield, missed it, and Josh secures the rebound. Caught it deep in the paint, hit the back iron. Burns across for East Central. 6-point game, two really good GAC teams going at it. Mello down the lane, kicks to Jalen. Corner three on the way, bang! Simmons bank three. Mello the assist, and Jalen Crutchfield, 23rd hit of the year from downtown. Good offense by the Tigers, making their first triple in their first attempt this afternoon. 3-point game at 19-16 as Tigers look for a stop. Stoddard, elbow left against Crutchfield. Good matchup there. Harrison Stoddard, an outstanding player. Crutchfield measures him. Now comes near side Sims against Burns, trying to post the smaller guard up, and he rimmed it in and out. Wilbert gets the rebound. Tigers off and running. Wilbert across the timeline, finds Jakeem, wing right, back to Mello, leaves it for Josh, top of the key three ball. Yeah, oh, hit the back of the rim. Jalen Crutchfield gets the rebound. Tigers reset it. Jalen came flying through. Great effort. Brendan Burns starts to go. Thompson, the best defender on the OBU team, is tough to get around. He's very fundamentally sound. Romello Wilbert fires one inside to Josh Crutchfield, doubled low post, throws it back outside to Jalen. The ball was out of bounds right in front of us. Jaquan Sims tried to chase it down and couldn't at the midcourt line. Tigers will get it back with 10:04 to play in the first half. 19-16. Shot clock is at 3. Jalen Crutchfield checks out. Tyler Arnold checks in. So 3 to shoot. Romello Wilbert will play it inbounds. The Tiger junior guard from the Woodlands, Texas, Paris Junior College transfer, lobs it far side of the court to TA, catches, and stepped out of bounds. Oh, what a great play. He lobbed it from the left mid-court line on the inbound to the deep right corner, and as TA caught it, he stepped back and stepped out of bounds. Was going to have a shot at the basket. Be under 10 to play in the half on this OBU possession. Tigers down 3 at 19-16, rallying from a 17-8 early deficit. Jordan Thompson to make it. Jordan Thompson working out front against Brendan Burns. He goes right down the lane, hit a layup. Jordan Thompson didn't score against the Tigers in Shawnee, has 4 on that driving layup. OBU by 5, 21-16. Nobody there to defend the rim once Thompson got there. Burns tries to return the favor as he gets downhill. We got a reach in on Jordan Thompson. These two went at it in high school. Two of the best freshman guards in the league, both coming from Oklahoma. Burns trying to get it inbounds, can't. He was on the baseline, a 5-second violation against the Tigers. Tigers have turned it over for the 4th time. OBU has yet to turn it over. Josh Apple back in. Josh Crutchfield leaves. When Josh Apple's out of the game, those drives down here to the rim are a little bit easier. Brennan Burns checks out. Jaron Jackson back in. Josh, a great rim protector, so important to keep him in the game and out of foul trouble. 9.5 to play, 5-point game for OBU on top of the Tigers, 21-16. Corner right is Sims, behind the back dribbling is Jalen. Kicks it up top to Brantley Thompson, shoots a 3, missed it. TA challenge, rebound out of bounds, Tiger basketball. Nice challenge by TA on the Brantley Thompson 3 ball. He's now 1 of 4 overall, 1 of 3 from downtown. Has missed his last 3 shots, averaging 20.6 over his last 3 games. and shooting at just a shot under 50% from downtown at 12 of 26 over the last 3. Tigers surge right with Jackson. Holds it, Jaron finally goes to Apple, deep right corner. Puts it on the deck, drives Wilcox to the low post, banks it up, and made the shot. We're going to call a bumping foul. Boy, let them play a little bit. Call an offensive foul on Josh Apple. Not much bumping. That was a little going on, but it's a physical game. Brantley Thompson checks out. Josh has 2. 8:59 to play first half. Tigers down 5. OBU now shooting 8 of 19. Tigers 7 of 15. Thompson against Jackson, drives by him, flips it, wing right to Jaquan Sims for 3. Popcorned on him, in and out. Jaron grabs the rebound. Jaron, his first board, comes the other way in a hurry. Angle right drive. Inside to Apple, posting up, laid it in, but he got fouled before the shot. Got Apple running right to the low post. Got a great position. Thompson grabbed him. Jonathan Baruti going to get some minutes here as Apple picks up that second foul. Baruti, the 6'9", 235 junior from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Baseline trigger, Jaron having trouble, almost another 5 count, finally lobs it out to TA. Near the timeline against Wilcox. Got the forward on him, TA gonna try to go by him, into the paint, got him in the air, floats it up and short. Got right in front of the bucket, about a 5-footer, but left it off the front iron. Tigers have gone cold. Scoreless in the final 2.5 minutes. Down 5, 21-16. Jordan Thompson on the crossover, finds Sims. Almost traveled, near side to Thompson. Shoots a 3, gonna be way off the mark. Air ball as Baruti came flying at the freshman guard. So OBU started red hot. They're now falling off to 8 of 21, 38.1%. Tigers try to take advantage in a 21-16 game. Crutchfield, Jackson, Arnold, Baruti, and Akers, the Tiger 5. You got Arnold going down the lane with the left hand. No, can't finish at the rim. Baruti had the rebound, knocked out of his hands. That's a nice set piece. Looked like the ball was going to the right wing, then Arnold flashed across the lane and was challenged a bit. The shot rolled across the rim, but the Tigers keep possession. 7:57 to play from Kerr, opening half. OBU leads it by 5, 21-16. This is Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Network. $7:57 to play opening half. OBU 21, East Central 16. Bison 8 of 21, 38.1%. 3 of 11 on threes, 27.3. Only one of their last 9. Tigers 7 of 17, 41.2%. Have made 1 of 2 threes. They'll play it inbound from the baseline. Jaron Jackson to trigger. Finally goes corner right to Crutchfield. Tigers have had some tough time getting it inbound. Arnold tried to dribble handoff. They wouldn't allow it. They jumped in between them. That's why OBU's defending this. A lot of pressure. Baruti going to try to go low post against Stoddard. Ball fake, got him in the air. Fadeaway shot by Baruti. Oh, how'd that not stay in? In and out. Got a good look. Got Stoddard in the air. And the shot just popcorned in and out on him. Still 21-16. Jordan Thompson against Jaron Jackson. Dribble weave. Right side to Sims. Bounce pass to Stoddard and nobody home. Turnover to OBU, their first of the game. Tiger defense has picked up. This game's been scoreless for a while. Since the 7:22 mark. Well, actually it's 7:22 now. It's 21-16. We'll check that number in just a moment, but been on this score for a while. Tigers won their last 7, OBU won their last 8. Akers pressured, goes hard to the bucket, lays it up and misses. Baruti there to tip it, missed it. Wilcox tipped it to Stoddard. A lot of challenging shots there at the rim. Tigers got downhill, but not able to finish. Trey Green quickly up across the timeline. Holds it wing left. Near side it comes to Sims. Shot clock winds inside 17. Thompson against Jackson in front of the Tiger bench. The freshman finds Stoddard. Inside Wilcox, gonna try to operate against Baruti. And Baruti ripped it loose from him with the left hand. Ahead to Crutchfield. Crutchfield crosses over, drives down the lane, throws up a floater off the glass, misses. Rebound Akers had it knocked out of his hands out of bounds. I'm telling you, both teams are challenging shots at the iron right now. Coach Akers thought there was some arm down there on that last play, and as Baruti reached in with the left hand on Wilcox. 6:32 to play. Tigers play it inbound. TA, top of the key, down the lane against a double team. Finally a bucket. TA, that's just a toughness move by TA, getting into the teeth of the defense. 21-16, first bucket by anybody since the 9:49 mark, so over 3 minutes without points by either club. 21-18. Tigers had been around 4 minutes without points. To Jordan Thompson down the lane, finds Stoddard. Akers attaches, corner right. Both teams a tough man-to-man defense. Under 6 to play. Thompson contested three over Jackson, misses. Baruti tipped it. Arnold grabs it. Great contest by the Tigers. Crutchfield across the timeline. Jalen finds TA wing right. Hands it off to Crutchfield. Top of the key. Down the lane on Sims. Gets right to the bucket. Finds Baruti on the doorstep for the lay-in. Oh, the double team came, and Jalen, unselfish, gave it to Baruti, who laid it in. 1 point game at 21-20. Got a good one between two really good teams. Jordan Thompson left to right across the key. Akers on the guard team on the switch. You got Stoddard trying to post up the 6'3" Jared Jackson. Jackson doing a good job getting in front. Now Stoddard pops elbow right, doesn't get it. Wilcox does on the baseline. Baruti has a hand in his face. Wilcox takes him across the lane, leans in and scores. Nigel Wilcox has 6. 3 point game at 23-20 as Wilcox answers for OBU. 5 minutes to play on this Tiger possession in the opening half. Crutchfield, Jackson, and Arnold on the perimeter. Akers sets in the corner. Baruti the high ball screen. Jalen catches wing right for a deep three. Missed it from 23 feet. Bison grabbed the rebound. Got a good look right side. Crutchfield has some range on that three-point shot. Here's Sims behind a Stoddard screen. Fires left side to Green. Akers out quickly attaching. Shot clock winds inside 14. The freshman Jordan Thompson in operation. Tigers switching these screens. Wilcox on the baseline, 7 to shoot. He double dribbled. Tried to go baseline against Baruti, a double dribble on Nigel Wilcox. Baruti is out, Jackson is out, Brennan Burns and Josh Crutchfield in for the Tigers. Second OBU turnover, Tigers have 5. Tigers on the boards have out-rebounded OBU here in the first half, 14-13. Tigers 4:18 to play. Brennan Burns will operate. Hadn't seen Brantley Thompson. Yep, he is back in now. I hadn't seen Brantley Thompson in a while, but he has checked back in, replacing Trey Green for OBU. 5th game in 10 days for both clubs. Brennan Burns operates down toward the left corner, double team. Crotchfield left of the lane, top of the key to TA for a 3 ball. No, back of the rim. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan Thompson in OBU. The Tigers will get it back, not before immediate timeout. Shot clock will reset at 20. 3:56 to play from Kerr. OBU 23, East Central 20. First half. This is Tiger basketball on the East Central Tiger Sports Network. Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Network. I'm Kenny Morrison. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Tigers down 3. Good basketball game, 23-20. It was 17-8 OBU with 13:31 to play. They started like a house of fire. They've only scored 6 points in the last 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Tigers have managed a dozen points in that stretch and have the basketball with 20 on the shot clock. Tyler Arnold left sideline triggers to Burns. That freshman on freshman matchup again. Burns on against Jordan Thompson. Burns gets downhill to the bucket, pitches corner to Akers, who hit a 3, but they're going to call it offensive foul. Made the penetration, got the pass to Akers, who hit the 3, but Trace Bowling, another freshman, stepped in and drew the charge. That would have tied the game at 23. It was a good set piece. Jakeem was set, and he drilled it. Burns delivered the ball, but ran through Bowling, who helped defensively. Tigers turn it over for the 6th time, forcing 3 OBU turnovers. Thompson rubs off a high ball screen from Stoddard. Now Jordan Thompson still dribbles, gets into the lane, high ball dribble, still dribbling, and now we got a whistle. That's finally a double dribble. He was all over the place with that one. The freshman trying to find a place to go was bottled up. Tigers forced the turnover. With 3:24 to play in the half. Second meeting. This concludes the second time around between out of 4 times through the rotation of playing the league teams. Akers finds Burns, wing left, ball fake, drives, stops left of the lane, teardrops it up and misses. Wilcox grabs the rebound. Long pass down court, threw it away. Tried to go to Jordan Thompson. Oh, Jalen Crutchfield went up and did not touch the ball, and the official said, nope, I did not touch the basketball. As Jalen tried to, it's well over his head. Yeah, I think they got it right. The officials got together. Jalen Crutchfield, that pass was really high, and that's a good job by the officiating crew to get together and get that call reversed on a pass down court. Jalen went up high to try to get it, but it was still about 6-8 inches over his fingertips. Under 3 to play. A low-scoring first half, 23-20. Burns double teamed off the pick, finds Jakeem, wing right, he'll drive on Bowling, hesitates, steps in, leans in, and we got a travel on Akers. Neither team can get it going off the dribble. The defense was good by the freshman Trace Bowling. Bowling out of Katy, Texas, the Village School in Katy, Texas. 2:40 to play in the opening half. Women won their 8th straight earlier. Bowling outside the three-point line, lost his footing and lost the ball. TA gets it, coming the other way. Drives on Brooks Thompson right to the rim, Brantley Thompson missed his shot. Brantley Thompson challenged him, TA couldn't finish. Now Bowling pushing off on Burns as he crosses the timeline. Looks like the Tigers are gonna have a bucket there off the turnover. But Brantley Thompson, a tremendous defender, got back and challenged TA at the iron. 2:09 to play. Off a curl comes Bowling inside the free throw line. Bounce pass on the block. Good defense by Burns on Wilcox to Stoddard in the lane. He missed the shot. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Burns. Boy, nothing going for either team right now. Shot is not going unchallenged. Burns gets downhill to the bucket. His pass deflected and stolen and saved by Brantley Thompson. He's all over the place. Wilcox on his knees gets it out of there. And finally we got a timeout. 1:44 to play in a defensive battle right now. Bison by 3 still, 23-20. Bison have made 1 of their last 6. Tigers 1 of their last 5. Bison 1 of their last 10 threes. Tigers are scoreless in the last 3:53. Bison scoreless over the last 3:24 of this game. Shooting percentages going south right now. 9 of 25, 36% for the Tigers. 9 of 24, 37.5 for OBU. Bison 3 of 12, 25% on threes. Tigers 1 of 4, 25%. The officials letting them play. We've only had 8 fouls, 4 on each club here in the first half. Bison didn't turn it over for a long time. They now have 6. The Tigers have 8. Josh Apple left with 2 fouls midway through the half. Got Josh Crutchfield, Jakeem Akers, Tyler Arnold, Jalen Crutchfield, Jaron Jackson right now, the Tiger 5 in the game. As Thompson brings it across the timeline. Brantley Thompson against Tyler Arnold. Goes corner right to Green. Green attached to by Crutchfield. Jaquan Sims behind a Nigel Wilcox screen, misses the 3. Stoddard, though, grabbed the offensive rebound. Another one for OBU, another opportunity. Jaquan Sims crosses over, walks into the lane, stops. Had to get out of there. Finally goes to Brantley Thompson. He'll drive right baseline, rise up from 13 feet, and he hit it. Tough shot by Brantley Thompson. It came off an offensive rebound, though. The Tigers got the initial stop. 25-20, first points in this game in almost 4 minutes by either club. Jalen Crutchfield gets down the lane, right to the iron, puts it up and missed it. Stoddard kind of made him change his shot. He's a shot changer. 27-20 OBU. Tiger trying to get a stop here. Down 5. Wilcox against Josh Crutchfield. Walks across the paint. Leans in and missed the layup. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Akers. Here come the Tigers. Jaquin quickly across, finds TA. Corner 3 on the way short. Rebound. TA went and couldn't grab it. Trey Green did. 7 seconds difference shot in game clock. Tigers gonna have a season low, 20 points right now as we close in on half. But they've held OBU to 27 now. Brantley Thompson hits another one, fade away left side. 2-pointer by Brantley Thompson, a Tiger timeout. So a 4-0 run by OBU in the last minute to get this lead down to 7 at 27, up to 7, 27-20. Brantley Thompson with all 4 points in that run. He's now 3 of 6 from the field. Tyler Arnold 6 points, Jalen Crutchfield 5, and Jakeem Akers 5. The Tigers, again, one of the highest scoring teams in the league, actually the highest scoring team at 81 points a game. Only 20 first half points. Tigers lead the league in field goal accuracy as well at 48.2%, 33.3% here in the first half. See what they set up for the final 17.5. Down 7 at 27-20. They've got some decent shots at the rim, but the OBU defense has been superb. Harrison Stoddard has not got credited for a block, but he's changed a couple in there. Nigel Wilcox has a couple. So Crutchfield will bring it inbounds to Jackson. But OBU's going to go zone to end the first half. 2-3 zone. Jaron between the circles, goes wide to TA. 7 to shoot. Jackson holds it. Works toward the bucket, spins to the bucket, right around Green, reverse layup, a beauty. Jaron Jackson showing off his athleticism, burned the zone to the rim, the reverse lay-in, and the Tigers go to the locker room down 5, 27-22. Oklahoma Baptist leading East Central at halftime. We're gonna have your first half statistics. We're gonna recap the women's game, and we've got senior point guard Madison Real gonna join us for that. Looking forward to that. We're back in 3 minutes. It's the Tiger Hoops on the Tiger Sports Network. Got it? Can you hear that okay? Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Now can you hear me? Go ahead and say something.
Can you hear me? Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
I can hear you good.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. I'm gonna turn your way up.
Okay.
Good. Turn that down. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How fun
Thank
was
you.
that?
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
In cement to start, and then
Yeah.
got out of it in a hurry.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Career high.
Yeah, I believe so. Pretty
Made 4
exciting.
threes all year so far and hit 6.
I know.
You had it going.
Yeah, we did.
We'll ask you, we'll talk about it. You've never lost to OBU.
You're right. I guess we haven't. Sometimes we've struggled with them, but we've been pretty good so far with them.
Yep. You got any analysts for us for this men's game?
Any what?
Can you analyze this men's game?
I don't know. The pressure looks like it's getting to them a little bit, but they seem to be getting it together. It's pretty low scoring.
A lot of pressure on both sides.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
pretty intense defense at the rim.
Yeah. Looks like there's not a whole lot of calls being
No,
fouls being called.
they're letting them play.
Yeah.
Grab y'all stats. Make sure that's as about it, but get it as close right to your mouth as you can, because through that
With the
mask.
mask. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, you'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center. Tiger basketball, 105.5 The X Factor. Kenny Morrison on the call of a 27-22 OBU halftime lead over the Tigers. Good first half that saw OBU start on a 17-8 run. They came out with all kinds of energy. Tigers, though, matched it after a couple of minutes, got back in the game, and then defenses took over in this game. Both teams just began to lock down defense at the rim. Both teams getting some shots in the paint. Few went in, but more missed at the rim than not. A lot of challenge shots. Tigers, I think, got a big bucket there late when OBU went zone, and Jaron Jackson broke it down and got a bucket to stop a little mini 4-0 OBU run. And it's a 27-22 halftime score. I think we might see more of this when you play a team 4 times in a 2-month span. The adjustments, you know each other. I think you're going to maybe see more games like this as we get deep into the month of February. Maybe not, but kind of my opinion as you battle. We're going to go back to the women's game right now, as the women won their 8th consecutive game, had a season-opening loss to Southwestern. They've since beaten Southwestern, but an 8-game winning streak by the Tigers, 79-57 earlier, as they beat OBU for the 10th straight time overall, and 11-1, I think, in the last 12. And senior guard Madison Real joins us here courtside from Kerr. Maddie, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm doing good after that win.
What a big win for your ball club.
Yeah, it was great.
Fun?
Yes, lots of fun.
And I mentioned that. I know it's fun, always fun to win, but it looks like your team, that you being a senior leader, is just having fun right now.
Yeah, we are. I mean, the chemistry this year is really great. I think with the difficulties with COVID-19, we really can't be around anyone other than the team, and so it's been really great for all of us to really bond through being together all the time, and it's showing on the court, I think.
Has it been difficult to stay focused?
I think the end of this week it kind of has, because we were playing 5 games in 10 days, and it just gets to be a lot to handle mentally, physically, but we seem to be getting it together and pulling it out.
You've made 65 consecutive starts now as the senior point guard.
Wow.
And tonight, you do so many things on the court to get your team in the right place offensively, your toughness defensively. I've talked about it year in and year out. Really appreciate the way you play out there.
Thank you.
Tonight it was your night offensively. A career high 25 points with a career high 6 made threes.
Yeah. I mean, against the zone, that's something we've been working on all week with Coach Rob and guard work, is just how to make the extra pass, how to score against the zone, and that's what we did tonight. It was a lot of great teamwork, a lot of making the next pass to the open person, and it just happened to be me tonight.
It looked like after a few adjustments early to get back to getting the ball to the high post at the zone and get those rhythm threes, looked like the rhythm threes came about any time you wanted to.
Yeah. They started to, I don't know, it just seemed to, people were left open, and we were able to find the open person, and getting the ball inside helped a lot, and that's something that Coach Cole's been preaching from day one, is get the ball inside out game, and it worked out for us tonight.
Visiting with senior guard Madison Real, the Lady Tigers earlier tonight won their 8th straight, 79-57. Halfway through a 20-game schedule. You'll get 19 of them in it, trying to get 19 of them in. Have had one game already canceled, but let's talk about the defensive side, where you've really excelled in your 4 years. I know Coach Cole, that's where it starts. Talk about how the team has been so organized and played so well defensively so far this year. How's that happened?
I mean, we just go out, and our main thing is, get stops on defense, and it'll all execute onto offense, and just give it our all, and then take charges. That's a big thing he's always been preaching, and we've seen a lot of girls step up and take charges, get in the paint, and get hit. And I think it's been great for us. I think that's kind of gone over to our offense with taking those charges and getting defensive stops.
That kind of that badge of honors when you go to the locker room, and those bruises of honor.
We've
I'm
got
assuming
all
too.
the bruises to show for it.
Maddie Realhill with us again. Congratulations tonight. Talk about a couple of your teammates. We don't have time to talk about all of them. Kendall Schulte, the senior, outstanding night. So efficient from the field.
She's very efficient, very consistent. Like, you always know she's going to be on every night. And the great thing about our team this year, I think, is on any given night, someone can step up and fill in the gaps. But Kendall's been the consistent one, I think, throughout the whole season so far.
You and Kendall want to combine 17 of 24 tonight from the field and 8 of 11 on threes.
Wow.
That'll beat a lot of teams. I want to talk about one more teammate tonight. She had career highs in points and rebounds, Ella Schultz.
My girl, yeah. Ella did great. I mean, she does really good at finishing inside and getting all those rebounds. We wanted her to get one more so she could have gotten that double-double, but she's just strong, and she's hard to beat inside, so she did a great job.
Looking forward to a couple days off?
Oh, yes, definitely. Lots of sleep, lots of rest. That's what we need, just to kind of reset and get refocused for SNU on Thursday.
Start the third time through the league.
Yeah.
Big week. SNU on Thursday, then Southwestern, Southeastern, I think, in that order.
Yep.
So here we go again.
I know, it feels like it never ends, but it's great. We're having a great time, and every game, we're just happy to be playing.
Well, you're a pleasure to watch. You've done a great job,
Thank you.
and looking forward to the continued run, and keep it rolling.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madison Brill, senior guard for the East Central Tigers. As the Tigers women won earlier, 79-57. We'll take a quick break of 60 seconds. Come back, have your men's stats. This is Tiger Basketball on the Tiger Sports Network. Thank you. You did awesome. Outstanding. Enjoy your time off. Yep. Halftime from Kerr, 27-22. OBU leads East Central. Let's look inside the numbers. OBU 11 of 28, 39.3%, 3 of 13 on threes. After making the first two, made one of their final 11. That's 23.1%, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Tigers made 10 of 28 shots, 35.7%, 1 of 5 from distance, 20%, and 1 of 1 from the Hilltop Dodge free throw line, a perfect 100%. 18-17 OBU on the glass. Each team secured all four offensive rebounds in the first half. 4 assists on 11 made shots for Oklahoma Baptist, 6 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 blocked shots. Tigers had 5 assists on 10 makes, 8 turnovers, no steals, and no blocked shots. Individually, no one in double digits in this game. Nigel Wilcox had 6 points, 6 boards for OBU on 3 of 4 shooting. Harrison Stoddard had 3 points, 3 rebounds, only attempted 2 shots in the first half. 2 from Jaquan Sims. He was 0 of 4 from the field. Both his points came from the free throw line. Brantley Thompson had 7. He's averaging 20.6 over his last 3. He is 3 of 6 from the field. Made 4 points there late to get his total up to 7. 3 points from Trey Green. 3 rebounds. 2 from Trace Bowling and 2 boards. And Jordan Thompson 4 points and a rebound. For your Tigers, Josh Apple 2 points, 2 fouls. Only played 9 minutes 4 seconds. Jaron Jackson 2 points. 5 from Jalen Crutchfield, 5 from Jakeem Akers and a point. Jakeem 2 of 5 shooting. Tyler Arnold on 3 of 8 shooting, 6 points, 3 boards, 2 turnovers in the first half. No points from Romello Wilbert, Brennan Burns, or Josh Crutchfield. Mello had a rebound. Burns had 2 boards. Crutchfield had a 1. Jonathan Baruti 2 points, no boards. OBU had 9 points off the Tiger turnovers of 6 and 2 points off the 8 Tiger turnovers. 2 points for ECU off the 6 OBU turnovers. Points in the paint, 14 apiece. 6-0 OBU on second chance points. They outscored the Tigers 5-0 on the fast break and 6-2 on the bench. Tigers had one lead on an early Arnold bucket at 2-0. OBU led the rest of the half. OBU's largest lead of the first half was at the 13:31 mark when they led 17-8. So 9 points lead at that point. Tigers came back and had a chance actually to take the lead on the possession, but couldn't, and trail at halftime 27-22. For our final break of the half, a quick look at the GAC scoreboard this afternoon. And it's Southeastern leading Northwestern in the men's play at home, 36-26 at halftime. Arkansas Monticello beat Ouachita Baptist 81-79 in men's play. Southwestern women 91, Southern Nazarene 76, Harding women 98, Henderson State 92, Arkansas Tech 82, Southern Arkansas 75. And that's the women's games. Arkansas, Monticello, and Ouachita postponed. Ouachita still has not played a game this year. Southeastern beat Northwestern women 76-63. Tigers beat Oklahoma Baptist right here 79-57 to win their 8th straight. And that is the up-to-date GAC scoreboard. Southern Nass Southwestern playing right now in Weatherford. And let's see if we got a report on that game real quick before we go to our final break. As the Tigers Tigers are back out on the court getting ready for this one. Southern Nass actually has gone final. They have beaten SWOSU today. Final score 81-74. Southern Nass beats Southwestern, so that really continues to congest the standings on this men's side. 60-second break, your second half of Tiger Hoops coming up next after this 1-minute timeout.
She did good.
She did really good. She is a seasoned pro.
Seasoned pro.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh, I'd love to do them anytime. I'll do more of them. I love having the players when they can.
Yeah, Kent France just called me, told me to tell you hi.
Kent called?
Yeah. He congratulating us on the streak. And
awesome.
I said I was going to go visit with Kenny, and he said, you tell him I said hello.
Awesome.
He's listening, right? Well, we're on a break right now, aren't we? Man, this game started off, I couldn't keep up with the points, and since then it's been defense.
Really challenging at the rim.
Really?
A lot of challenge shots.
Yeah, we missed some good looks. I'm glad Baptist joined the GAC. It's just close.
Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center, 27-22. We start the second half of play. Tigers will possess the basketball. Jeff McGahey going to join us here for the second half of Tiger Hoops. Jalen Crutchfield, Jaron Jackson, Jakeem Akers, Josh Apple, Tyler Arnold. The key to this half, can you get Josh going? He's a good rim protector, but also he can score in there against a 6'5 Wilcox, but he's got 2 fouls, had to sit. We start the second half, Tigers down 5. High ball string, Apple for Jackson. Near side, Jalen. On the hold against Jaquan Sims. Starting guard for OBU. Wide side to TA, made 3 of 8 first half shots. Drives on Brantley Thompson, an outstanding on the ball defender. And just an outstanding defender overall. Jakeem Akers going to launch a 3 short. Everything's challenged. Rebound comes long to Jaron Jackson, who called the timeout, diving right in front of us on his belly.
Hustle play.
Real hustle by Jaron. He dove for the basketball. Again, everything being challenged right now, Jeff, on both ends of the court. After that 17-8 start by OBU, boy, the defense is locked in.
Really competing. That was, they had to take one. What was there, 2 seconds on the shot clock, and then Tyler went after the loose ball and kind of a scrum and got a tip. Jaron dives on the floor. You hate to lose a timeout, but you'll take that.
Second, Tigers have a couple left. They used one there at the end of the first half. Let's just go ahead and keep it right here. Diagnosing this a little bit, that OBU doesn't pressure you in the full court, but when you get in the half court, their strategy tonight, passing lanes, get in between that dribble handoff, double teaming things. Talk about how you maybe counter that.
Hopefully Josh can, like you said, coming on, hopefully Josh can establish position and finish down there and then draw that double team, and maybe that can loosen them up a little bit. But yeah, they're really They're really keeping us in front.
Tigers are making only 1 of 5 3-point shots, averaging just under 8 per game for the season coming in. It's good to have Madison Real on.
Hey, that was awesome. That's awesome.
Senior point guard.
Yeah, she did great.
Career high tonight with 25. Made 6 threes, a career high in 3-pointers made.
I knew it was going in when it left her wrist. I've seen them shoot so much. I knew it was in.
Yeah, she just. Coach Cole talked about not her specifically, but how you had to have rhythm threes out of that zone.
We're so unselfish. It is really fun to watch.
27-22 OBU. Shot clock resets at 20 after the rebound by Jackson and timeout. Jackson will go up against Green. Wide side of the court to TA in front of the Tiger bench. High ball screen by Apple. TA turns the corner, gets downhill to the bucket, missed it, got his own rebound. He won't miss that one.
Good second effort.
Just staying with it.
Good second effort.
And
Had a kick out.
You've got to in this game because the first shots aren't going with a high level of accuracy. 4-0 Tiger run. Ending the first half on a Jackson bucket, starting on a bucket. High ball dribble by Thompson. Jackson steals it. Jaron comes down to Jalen all the way to the bucket, and he missed the right-handed scoop, but got knocked to the court.
We've had that happen twice where it's gone front rim. Tough one. It's contact, though. We'll take it. Good steal. We'll take it.
It's a live ball turnover, and the Tigers are out in transition, and Jalen Crutchfield at the free throw line to shoot 2. Tigers only attempted 1 Hilltop Dodge free throw in the first half. Jalen's 12th in the conference, 76.3% from the stripe. First free throws up and down.
Attaboy.
Struggled a bit in Alva from the stripe. Tigers missed some, but Jakeem bailed them out.
I'm glad to see you back in 8. I know you got in about 2:30 that morning.
Whoa, that one rolled around the rim and came out. Yep, it was about a pretty good trip. I'm glad to be on holy ground, too. 27-25, 1 of 2 Hilltop Dodge free throws by Jalen Crutchfield. 18:45 to play. Green wide side. Jackson jumps to passing lane. Sims darts by him, back out to Green, roll it inside Wilcox. An Apple from behind has been called for his third foul.
Ouch.
Josh from behind trying to poke one away.
Both teams have cranked up that D.
I think you roll with him now, don't you?
Let's do it.
I can say that because I look at Coach Crutchfield and he's not making a move.
We're good.
Entry, they've ran that many times over the years. A lob to Harrison Stoddard on the inbounds, goes up, catches, and tosses it in from about 3 feet.
You got to see man and ball on the inbounds. It's tough.
29-25. Don't have OBU's points up yet.
Hard hedge.
Jackson, top of the key against Trey Green. Walking, pulls up, 18-foot top of the key shot, hits the hill of the rim. Akers battles, but can't grab it.
Good hustle.
Nigel Wilcox secures it. 18:08 to play. OBU by 4 at 29-25. Brantley Thompson stepped back over Arnold on the left baseline, skipped it, no. Rebound by Crutchfield. That's what you got to do with Thompson. Averaging 20.6 Jeff over his last 3. He's had the hot hand. TA's done an efficient job on him so far. He has 7. 4 of those came late in the half. TA going to drive hard to the bucket with the left hand, and he got right through the teeth of the defense.
We're competing.
Trying to get downhill. We're not settling for threes. Coach Crutchfield thinks we can get downhill to the bucket. We will continue to attack the rim. 29-27. OBU, the league leaders right now, a half-game lead over Southwestern, who lost to Southern Naz this afternoon. Wide side of the court. Thompson drives right baseline. His pass knocked away by Akers on the double team along the baseline. Tried to go corner to Sims, and nice job by Akers.
10 on the shot clock.
OBU will play it in. Brantley Thompson. Brooks Thompson. Like great for OSU. Top of the key, Jaquan Sims. A contested 3 over Jared Jackson. Dances off, no good. Jalen Crutchfield grabbed the rebound. What's the old saying about a contested shot?
Yes, sir.
A lot less likely it's going to go. Jalen, the crossover into the paint, had it stripped loose. Long pass up court to Thompson.
Make him shoot over you. Make him shoot over you.
TA guards him across the paint on the drive. Finds Jaquan Sims. Ball fake, step back, block shot by Jalen right in front of the OBU bench. And a technical foul. They say technical?
Yeah, I guess he slipped up on the... Lost his emotion for a second. I'm not for sure what it was. Next play.
Was that on Jalen?
Yeah, next play. I don't think it was any... I don't know what was said, but...
He blocked the shot.
Yeah, he might have made a comment after he blocked the shot. And the ref hurt him. Is my guess.
29-27, 3 minutes into the second half. Jaquan Sims makes the free throw. Yeah, I can't really comment on it. It was on the far side of the court, so I'd be commenting in the blind. 30-27. 31-27 as Sims got them both. Josh Apple sits with 3 fouls. Josh Crutchfield returned to dejected Josh Apple, who wants to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, 3 fouls, got another defensive possession here. We're good.
He had 9 points, 10 rebounds in that first meeting against OBU. Sims against Jackson down the lane. Floats one off the glass, missed it. Rebound tip, TA gets it ahead to Jalen. Comes up the left sideline. Again, another challenge by the Tigers. Jalen, corner left, the ball fake, drives hard to the bucket, goes around Nigel Wilcox who blocked his shot. The help defense by Wilcox, his 3rd block of the game. OBU by 4 with possession. 16:38 to play. Sims lobs it for Wilcox. He hit the backboard. Who got it? Thompson got it and throws it up and missed it. And TA grabs the rebound. Tigers come running. TA across the timeline to Jakeem. Corner left. See if we can get something set.
A lot going on. I can't keep up.
Jakeem across the paint. Post up Stoddard and drew the foul.
There we go.
Harrison Stoddard, a prolific shot blocker, 3rd in the league, has 12 blocks, has been that his entire career. And Jakeem, though, a great finisher, challenged the bigger man at the rim and picked up the first foul on Stoddard.
We're defending the ball screen really well down here, forcing tough shots. They've got some looks, but they've been tough looks.
Jordan Thompson will come in the game momentarily, but Jakeem Akers a pair of Hilltop Dodge free throws. Eyes the bucket, puts it up and drops it.
He's really developed his offensive game. He's making the right decisions.
He's
Shoots
got
a good 3 ball.
He's got 6, and Jeff, in his last 3 games since he started, he's stair-step career highs,
Okay.
15, 18, 19 in succession.
He's getting settled in. I really like his game.
31-28, and dances that one
I'll
off.
take that. That's my fault.
Tigers have split 4 free throws in the half. Down 3. Jordan Thompson
Double ball
operates.
screen, double ball. Nope.
Brennan Burns in for the Tigers. Getting that freshman on freshman matchup. Southmore versus Bethany. Brantley Thompson goes into the paint and pushed off on Tyler Arnold.
Lowered his shoulder.
Well, there's 2 of your better defenders in the league.
Moving their
Arnold and Thompson, and they get in front of you. Neither one of them are going to be the quickest. Now they're quick, but they're just hard-nosed, and they anticipate, it looks like to me, Jeff, so well on and moving their feet.
Tyler gets off the bus every night.
Rolls up his sleeves and does play. 31-28, double screen up front. TA rubs across the double screen, going right to left, and Brantley Thompson grabbed him.
Media coming. Is it under 16?
15-50, unless
Did they already have it?
they had the early timeout by Jackson and extended it, but they'll take it here as well.
There it is.
Romello Wilbert set to come in for the Tigers. 15:50 to play from Kerr. OBU 31, East Central 28. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 105.5 The X Factor, your official ECU station. We're back in 60 seconds.
Do you take heart medication if this comes down to another last second shot? Or do you take medicine?
I may start having to. Oh my goodness.
I saw Crutch the next day because we were driving home as they were finishing up, and I said, tell me about that last play, and he drew it up for me, and it was similar to the Southeastern play, but the defense doubled on Burns, and he said he threw a cross-court pass to Jakeem. Is that what?
Yeah, it goes so fast. He was over here on the right side, and yep.
Threw it over the top.
Left area of the key.
Clean look.
You know, pretty clean. I had my view there right in front of the free throw. I had an official.
Okay.
They challenged. I mean, I think, but I couldn't see exactly how close they got.
Gotcha.
Tiger basketball, 15:50 to play. We are in the second half. Tigers have started the half 2 of 6, OBU 1 of 6, right where both teams left off in the first half. And not that they're just shooting terrible on their own, it's just everything's challenged. Romello Wilbert's checked back in for the Tigers. Brennan Burns.
Zone.
They went zone that last possession of the first half, and Jackson made that nice drive and reverse layup.
One more.
TA, corner right for 3 from Wilbert, missed it, rebound up in the air, and grabbing it is Thompson.
Got the right look.
Make it Trey Green. TA had a corner 3, same place he splashed one home Monday night to beat Southeastern. Trey Green floats one, a teardrop down the lane, blocking foul and a bucket. Trey Green got down the lane, ran through Josh Crutchfield. They say they counted and won. Looks like he might have took some steps, as Jeff said early on, OBU by 5, 33-28. Largest lead has been 7 at 17-8. Tigers' only lead and largest lead was 2 at 2-0. 15-24 to play.
Crazy story. I played against 21's dad in high school.
Green's dad?
I'm old.
I don't know if I would have admitted that.
That's all right.
No, that's good. That's good. Good ball player?
Good ball player. Good ball player. Indianola High School.
34-28. Free throw good by Trey Green. Tigers down 6. They're down 4 at half. Brendan Burns out between the rings against Jordan Thompson. Drives down the lane, kicks it, and Thompson have his hands on him.
High ball screen. Burns really plays well off the ball screen.
That is his third personal
Third on the freshman, Jordan Thompson. Shot clock resets at 20. Romello Wilbert will trigger it inbounds directly in front of us.
Match back up.
Showed a wrinkle of his own. Tigers get it inbound to Akers. Trey Green guards him near the timeline. They hand it off to Burns, and Thompson just picked up his 4th foul. So they're now, in the first half, backed off those whistles a bit, it appeared, Jeff. Now they're starting to tighten it up a bit.
That's going to be huge coming down. 15 minutes left in the half. That's big.
And Thompson has 4. The reserve point guard started the first several games. In fact, started the first couple games of the year, off the bench the last 6. But then Josh Apple sitting with 3 fouls.
They're going to roll with him with 4. Let's go right at him.
Wilbert finally lobs it inbounds to Crutchfield. Oh, almost traveled to our right. Looked like he shuffled his feet. As he caught it, he was worried about stepping out of bounds. As he looked down, OBU's really been denying inbounds passes tonight and forced a 5-second call early. Wilbert between the rings. He tries to dart to the bucket, kicks it baseline to Jakeem, weaving through the defense, and right at the rim scores. That is great body control, and he took it at the 6'7" Stoddard. Finger roll up and in.
Body control. What you said, body control.
34-30 on the Akers bucket. Big time. 8 points for Jakeem. Thompson against Arnold, wing left. Lobs it to Stoddard, inside against Jakeem, banks it up and scores. Got a mismatch that time. Double team was center, and they couldn't get the double team there. Stoddard has 4 in the half, 7 in the game. Lead back to 6 at 36-30 with 14-18 to play. Burns wedging right, hands off to TA.
High ball.
They're kind of letting them dribble out there. Now Wilbert going to drive down the paint as he looks to kick it off. He's hand checked. That's Harrison Stoddard. So with the, I don't know if there's just that possession or not, we'll see, but with the whistle starting to blow, they didn't try to get in the gap or in between those dribble handoffs, Jeff.
Yeah, it's changed.
17 fouls already against OBU, 1-1 for Romello Wilbert. 66.7% for Mello. Front end is up, and he got the kind roll to West End Decor Center.
East Central's pre-movement before the ball screen is really good in creating that edge and drawing that contact. Their pre-movement screen is really good. Crisp.
Mello's second free throw money. Got them both. Mello playing in his 6th game of the year. This the Tigers' 9th. Missed a couple. 36-32, a little bit of pressure trying to change things up. 2-2-1. Now the Tigers will match up. Trey Green wedging left in a 4-point game. Jalen Crutchfield defends him. Stays tight. Brantley Thompson gets down the lane. Underneath the Wilcox. Ball knocked away. Good hands. Got a jump ball. It's going to go to OBU, but that's great hustle. It looked like Wilcox may be flashing to the rim for a layup, and one of the Tigers got their hands in there.
I saw an arm. All I saw was an arm.
Sometimes that's all we can catch from here, but Tyler Arnold was around the play. Ended up tying up one of the Bison on the court. These two teams scheduled to play again February the 11th in Shawnee. So the Tigers won 16 days ago, 76-72. Shot clock at 11. Thompson triggers. Out to Stoddard, puts it on the deck. Goes downhill, floats the left-hander up in the paint, and one. Harrison Stoddard, only 3 first-half points coming to life. Has 6 in the half. Simply ISO got him out front on the inbounds. He just ducked his right shoulder and got into the paint. Josh Crutchfield fouled him. 38-32 OBU. Bison 4 of 9 shooting since halftime. East Central 3 of 8. It's Stoddard, an excellent free throw shooter. 89.3%, third in the league, hits it Josh Apple with 3 fouls, going to have to roll the dice. They need the rim protector in their Jeff.
Yes, they're going zone here, I think, to try to protect their foul trouble situations.
39-32, OBU matches their largest lead of the game. Jakeem Akers coming right. Edge of the zone, Sims guards it. You got Green and Sims on top. Wilbert Crutchfield, corner to Akers for 3. There's a zone buster. Jakeem, a Simmons Bank triple in front of the Tiger bench left side.
Good extra pass. Good extra pass.
Cuts it back down to 4, 39-35. Thompson operates. Romello Wilbert measures it defensively. The Tiger logo between the rings. Wedges right. Pick inside to Wilcox. Missed it. Late foul call. As the ball came off the rim.
The men's game, they'll sometimes see if the bucket goes in before they call a foul. We don't really get that in our game. It's either a call or no call. A lot of times they'll wait and see if it goes in and then make the call if it doesn't.
Nigel Wilcox will shoot free throw. Did they call it on Apple? They've not. I know they signaled to the scores table on the far side, but they've not put it on the board.
They better take a look at it because it was 10.
Wilcox misses the free throw. They're going to look at the monitor at the media, I think, but that doesn't help now if Josh is still out there with 4 fouls. He picks up a cheap one.
You're exactly right.
Looked like it was Jakeem Akers. And that's a big deal with 4 on Josh. 13-11 with 3 on Josh. We hope it's not 4.
They're going to send him to the benches and go look at it.
Yeah, that's the right thing. You get another miss and you call a push off on the rebound, and or something of that nature, you're in trouble. 39-35, 13-11 to play. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Tiger Basketball from Ada on the Tiger Sports Network. And we're back, and they've called that last foul after further review on Jakeem Akers. And that's his first. Good review. So Wilcox has already missed 1 free throw. He'll be shooting the second of 2. He's only 47.1%, the 6'5", 177 junior. Came in 8 of 17 from the stripe. Again, OBU's won 4 straight games. Their last loss was against East Central 16 days ago. Tigers winning their last 2 on dramatic buzzer beating fashion. Wilcox second free throw, canned it. Splits the pair. 5-point game at 40-35. That last 3 by Jakeem was only the second of the game for the Tigers. 1 from Akers, 1 from Jalen Crutchfield. Tigers have Akers with 11 and Arnold with 10 in the contest. Jalen works at high post against Green. Wanted the dribble handoff to Akers. Thompson denied it. Wide to Burns. Burns in operation with 8 to shoot. Hedged, gets in the lane, floats one up, had it blocked. Got right into the teeth of Jaquan Sims at 6'4". Tigers retreat. Green fires to Stoddard. 5-point OBU lead. Thompson to the free throw line. Burns stayed right with him. His pass deflected inside and stolen. Tried to go to Stoddard, but the Tigers hands all over it again, forcing the turnover. Crutchfield will bring it up after the 8th OBU turnover. Ride to Mello. He'll drive, kick it to Burns. Corner 3, pop, ball fake. Doesn't shoot, skips it around to Jalen. Inside, Apple, left baseline, Stoddard. Wilcox showing on the double team. Apple in operation. Leans in, right-handed shot, and we got a bumping foul on Harrison Stoddard. That's his 3rd. 1-1 for Apple. They just kind of cleared out and let Josh maneuver left to right across the paint. They called Josh for a chicken wing earlier in the game. They got that 3rd foul in the first half. That time they call Stoddard for his 3rd, and Josh shoots 1-1.
They reversed the ball 3 or 4 times there and then settled with Josh, and he made a good play.
And he swishes home the Hilltop Dodge free throw. Apple 72.7%. Got a nice touch for the big. Got it back down to 4. It got to 7. It's 40-36. Apple eyes the bucket, put it up, and he danced it all around, and it found his partner and settled into the bucket at the west end of the Kerr Center.
Good backspin. Good backspin. 3-point
game. Little pressure by the Tigers again. Jaquan Sims will operate. Backcourt to Trey Green, almost over and back on that pass. Sims let it go just on this side of midcourt. 17 on the shot clock. Gives them less time to, you have to chase these ball screens, and there's a high ball screen. Sims turns the corner, runs right in the body of Apple.
That's fine. Watch the lob here to Stoddard, right?
But when Alpha Apple out of bounds, who was over the baseline when he got it, but a great double team by Josh. He stayed vertical, didn't draw that fourth foul. 8 to shoot, media timeout. 11:45 to play from the Kerr Center. We got a good one. GAC battle. OBU 40, East Central 37. This is Tiger Hoops on the Tiger Sports Network.
They're going to try that lob again, I guarantee
Going
it.
to lob it to Stoddard.
I guarantee it. That's what they're going to try.
He's a good player.
Good player. Good play by Josh for crab dribble middle there and drawing contact. Good job.
Well, they've got Thompson and Stoddard have 3, and Jordan Thompson has 4.
Might be some bench play and some free throws coming to play down the stretch. What are you cooking for dinner?
Cooking? I'm starting to get a little hungry.
I'm hungry. Let's get a stop on this inbounds play. He's not down. Yeah.
11:45 to play from the Kerr Activity Center. 40-37 OBU. 8 on the shot clock, Jeff. Got to clog that middle up.
Yep, they went zone earlier on the out of bounds play. Let's see if they're in this zone right here.
On the baseline, Green lobs it for Wilcox. Tigers defend it, and Thompson got it back under the bucket. He's double teamed, goes corner to Green. 1 to shoot, a contested step back 3. Air ball, Tigers possess it. Great defense. Oh, they were ready for the lob. It went to Wilcox instead of Stoddard. Wilcox was behind him, kind of in the I formation, but Wilcox, but the Tigers were right there, defended it well.
They hopped in a 2-3 on the zone, and Josh kind of tipped it in there.
Tigers down 3 with the basketball. Brennan Burns hands it off to Wilbert, and
tough call.
Offensive foul on Burns after the handoff, right in front of us. The officials had a snack at halftime, talked about it, said let's tighten it up a little bit in the second half.
Almost got a jump stop on the handoff if they're going to call that. That's a tough call.
But there's only 8 fouls whistled in the first half total, already 13 in the second half with 11:22 to play. I don't mind that if it's happening, but why don't you, if it's not, let's keep it consistent. But Sims, wing left, drives on Burns down the paint, finds Wilcox, dunks it. Josh couldn't really challenge with 3 fouls. Wilcox, a one-handed hammer at the rim. 42-37. We slide under 11 to play. Good offense by OBU as they broke the Tigers down defensively on the dribble penetration.
High ball screen.
Akers works behind it, top of the key, gets down the lane, the change of pace.
Help.
Back out to Burns, he couldn't do anything. 8 to shoot. Brennan to Josh along the baseline against Stoddard, shoots over him and he hit it. Nice 13-footer by Apple, right over Harrison Stoddard, a beauty. That's money. 42-39 on the Apple shot. Jaron Jackson has not played in this half. Well, he did play early, I guess, and he's at the scorer's side. I was looking for him. He's back to the scorer's table. Harrison Stoddard started the half, it's been on the bench since. Top of the key, Sims into the lane against Burns. Stops, shoots, misses badly. Rebound, Wilcox gets the air ball. Goes up against Apple with the left hand, misses. Tipped up again. Finally, the Tigers have it. Jakeem Akers went and secured it. Jakeem across the timeline. Tigers want to run. Down the lane, the Euro step up and under, hit the bottom of the rim. Got to the rim, but couldn't finish. Now Brantley Thompson in transition, coming back for OBU. Lost control, got it back to Jaquan Sims. A running three-pointer is off the mark. Long rebound, chased down, corner, right by Wilbert. Long pass down court to Akers, a dangerous pass, but on target, and Jakeem hits a layup. Oh,
Who made that
my.
pass?
Romello Wilbert, about a 75-foot needle threader between 2 defenders.
Is that Tom Brady in the Kerr Dome?
Laid it in. Jakeem has 8.5, 13 in the game. The Tigers within a point. Timeout OBU. 42-41. This is Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Network. Goodness.
That surprised me. That caught me off guard.
About a 75-footer.
Yeah, and it just stayed in the air. It's like, where's that going? And Jakeem went up and got it.
Back to the Kerr Activity Center. Good basketball game unfolding here with 9:33 to play. An OBU timeout. Tigers on down a point, 42-41 after the touchdown from Wilbert to Akers for the lay-in at the rim. A beauty on that long pass. Jaron Jackson back in. Romello Wilbert checks out. Tyler Arnold back in. You got Crutchfield, Josh Apple, and Jakeem Akers also out there, the 5 for the Tigers. Jordan Thompson with 4 fouls returns for OBU, and a whistle against the Tigers. No. Nope, it's on Harrison Stoddard, an illegal pick on the far side. We're screened at times from here, Jeff. It's down in the right corner, and Stoddard's picked up his 4th foul.
Wow.
Didn't see that from here very clearly. Jason Aker on the far side.
They were both trying to establish position. We'll take it.
Apple goes to the left corner now.
Nice, so Arnold.
Arnold against Thompson. He's a great defender, and he blocked Arnold's shot. T.A. got it back, though. Leans in, puts it up again, missed it. Apple gets the rebound. Josh battling. He's fouled. How about Apple going to the glass?
Good second effort.
Double bonus now for the Tigers. Got to kind of hold your breath. And that's Stoddard. He's fouled out with 8:59 to play. They couldn't get him out soon enough. Harrison Stoddard, bang, bang, back-to-back fouls. And that is a huge turn, Jeff, in this game.
Second effort created that opportunity. Second effort. Good job.
So with 8:59 to play, Stoddard's replacement was at the scorers table, and Trace Bowling after he picked up that 4th foul on the offensive end. And that's the 2nd disqualification of the year by Stoddard. OBU's that's only the 3rd time the player's fouled out for them this season.
Wow.
And Stoddard's gone, who averages 15.4 points and 6.9 rebounds, and is a rim defender as well.
We've had a guard on him down here because of the matchups, and that's going to help our matchups down here.
Josh Apple's Hilltop Dodge free throw is up and in. Josh playing with 3 fouls, has 5 points. This game is tied at 42. First time we've been tied since too early.
Let's go. Let's go.
Apple eyes the bucket. Second of 2 Hilltop Dodge free throws is money right down the pipe. Tigers by a point at 43-42. Stoddard again is out. Tigers
Little pressure.
Jordan Thompson playing with 4 fouls. Got Crutchfield on his hip pocket. Goes corner to Trey Green. Bumped by Arnold. They let him bump. Wide side to Trace Bowling, who's returned. Good defense by the Tigers. 9 to shoot. The freshman Bowling crosses over. Ran over Jaron Jackson. That's offense.
That's the right call.
That's good call. Jaron Jackson is waiting, and Trace Bowling, the freshman, ducked his shoulder trying to get to the rim and lowered the boom on Jaron Jackson. Talked to Madison Real about that, the toughness of the women's team, the challenges to take charges. And
you did. It's just an effort play. It's just an effort play.
We got a guy down here at OBU needs to settle down at the scorer's table, slapping the scorer's table down here. I'll call him out. 8:26 to play. Jaron Jackson, wing left. Drive baseline, kicked it to the corner for TA, and he's fouled on the drive by Nigel Wilcox. So Wilcox, the body check on the baseline, will send Jaron to the free throw line to shoot 2. 8:20 to play.
It was a nice situation, shot clock, and Jaron kept his feet and was centered. It's a good charge.
And by the way, it was not one of the play-by-play team guys for OBU. I think a lot of those guys. Someone else. 44-42. Jackson hit the Hilltop Dodge free throw. 2-point game. Eyes number 2 hit the front of the rim and danced it off. Wilcox secures the rebound. 2-point game from Ada. 44-42. 8:15 to play. Bowling across the timeline, going right to left against Crutchfield. Between the rings to Thompson. Tigers first lead since 2-0. Jordan Thompson against Apple, drives right into him, threw it to the corner to Bowling. Bowling drives to the bucket, and he's hand checked by Jay. No, it's a travel. A travel on the drive by Bowling across the lane. Thought they might get Jalen with the hand check. Media timeout. 7:56 to play. Tigers 44, OBU 42. Media break. We're back to Kerr in 1 minute on the Tigers Sports Network. Thought they might call a hand check there for a minute.
Right, it was close. It was close. I enjoy seeing teams compete. They're competing. I enjoy watching it.
Welcome back inside the Kerr Activity Center. Tiger basketball on the Tiger Sports Network. Good basketball game going on here. Tigers lead at 44-42.
I think you called it a set piece. I saw some of the players figuring out where they were lining up, so I don't know what set piece it is, but I think we're fixing to see one.
You got Apple alone on the left side. You got Arnold and Akers on the right. Jaron Jackson operates against Jordan Thompson. They try to clear out. Jaron lost control, got it back, finds Jalen popping left for a three. Bang! There you go, a Simmons bank three.
It was a set piece.
He looked like he lost control till he reversed out and found Jalen coming across on the left wing, and he hammered home a three.
That was nice.
Tigers by 5, largest lead, 47-42. Thompson goes high post to Wilcox. Driving on Apple to the bucket. He got it.
Horn set, and he got downhill.
Wilcox has 5 in the half, 11 in the game. Lead back to 3, 7:20 to play, 47-44. That stopped a 10-2 Tiger run, or actually the 10-0 run before that bucket by OBU. So the 10-0 Tiger run to take the 5-point lead. Akers against Bowling, pitches to TA, free throw line, stops, banks one up, no. Battle for the rebound. Thompson gets it for OBU, 6:57 to play. Arnold matches up, wing left against Brantley Thompson. 3-point East Central lead. And there's not been a double-digit lead by either club. OBU's led by 9 on a pair of occasions. Jordan Thompson looks for the pick and roll to Wilcox. Now keeps the ball in his hands.
Good defense.
Back up to Brantley Thompson against TA, wing right.
There your feet.
6 to shoot. TA still attaches. Brantley Thompson drive. Uh-oh. Wilcox dunks it. The double team slid over, and Thompson, a great assist man, gets 4.1 per game. Found Wilcox for a dunk. 1-point game at 47-46. Jaron Jackson and ISO out front against Thompson, just kind of waiting on him. Now double ball screen. Jackson keeps it, finds Josh Apple inside for the layup. Well, they double teamed out high. Josh slid to the rim, Jeff.
That was wonderful. Did you see how he moved to use the rim for protection and finished on the other side? That was a great finish.
49-46. We slide under 6 to play from Kerr. Green hands it off to Bowling. Akers fighting through a pick. Bowling top of the key, back to Trey Green. He'll roll it inside to Wilcox.
That's right.
And Apple picked up foul number 4, had his hands on him. Team foul number 7. Apple played about 5 minutes there, Jeff, with 3 fouls.
Really
Finally
good
his
minutes.
4th.
Really good minutes.
You bring Crutchfield and Baruti in.
He's saying, let me stay in, Coach. We'll see.
Nigel Wilcox will shoot 1 and 1. He's 1 of 2 on the afternoon. OBU as a team has made 7 of 8. 3-point Tiger lead, 49-46. Wilcox eyes the bucket, free throws up, rimmed it. Rebound, though, grabbed by Sims, but he saved it right to Josh Apple. Had to save it as he went out of bounds as he missed the free throw. Tigers in the right spot. Apple secures it. TA paces the Tigers and boards this afternoon with 6. 31-27, OBU leads the battle on the glass. 5.5 to play. Jaron Jackson out near the timeline, still dribbling. They double team him and steal it. Wilcox gets it, goes down and dunks it. Well, that time the double team on the hard hedge, they poke their way from G. Got to be stronger. 49-48, got to recognize that and get through it. 5:14 to play. Tigers 5-point lead reduced to 1. Apple trying to post to Wilcox. Again, nothing going on out here, and finally a Tiger timeout. Good timeout. Tigers got kind of in some cement the last 2 possessions. They lead by 1, 49-48. A 30-second break, and we're back on the Tiger Sports Network. One timeout left. It's not on the board, but I think that's one left.
The way the last couple games gone, he may need it. He may need it. But that was a...
Back inside the Kerr Activity Center, 5:04 to play, 49-48. Tigers using a timeout, have 1 remaining.
Needed to regroup. That was right. That was a good call.
OBU had the steal on the previous possession. 13 OBU turnovers. East Central now has 11. Jalen Crutchfield with 16 to shoot will trigger the inbounds pass. Jalen in the contest has 9 points at a big three a moment ago. The Tigers can get something functional here. They go inside 10 on the shot clock. Akers between the rings. See if he tries to get downhill against Sims. Apple screens. They steal it again. Wilcox did it again on the hard hedge, and OBU dunks it again and leads. And we got Akers to push off on the inbound.
There was the one, OBU was running back on defense, and they kind of connected and had some contact. Tough.
50 to 49. We got an OBU guy down here that just can't keep a seat. I don't know if he's the SID. I'm sorry, but
I don't know who it is.
50 to 49. So we're going to review it. So I turned my back after the dunk. So I don't. They call it technical on
Yeah,
Jakeem?
they did. They dunked it. OBU's going back on defense, and him and Jakeem collide, and let's just say Jakeem really held his ground.
So 1 point OBU lead with 4:46 to play. So we got a timeout. This is to review it on the far side. So Tigers have to gather themselves. They grabbed the lead, Jeff, at 47-42, an 8-2 run by OBU since, and you would expect that response in that type of basketball game.
Both teams were competing really hard, and then they cranked it up about 3 notches. You're right on the hard hedge. They poked it out and got a couple of runouts on us.
Jaquan Sims at the free throw line misses the technical free throw. Sims eye in the second of 2, puts it up and made it. So 1 of 2 for Sims. Tigers will have basketball, so only get 1 point out of it. 51-49, 4:45 to play. Physical basketball game from Kerr this afternoon. Jaron Jackson will bring it to the front court, moving left to right. 2-point OBU lead. Jalen Crutchfield guarding tightly, wide to Jackson, inside to Apple, working against Wilcox, trying to get to the bucket, and we got a Nigel Wilcox foul. So Wilcox picks it up, and Josh Apple will shoot Hilltop Dodge free throws. A chance to tie it. He'll get a pair of them.
They're going through Josh. He's doing a good job for us.
Apple with 10 points, 3 rebounds. Eyes the free throw, and it's up and missed it.
Get one, Josh. Get one.
Tigers now 10 of 14 from the Hilltop Dodge free throw line down bucket. Apple spins it up and missed them both. 2 big misses by Apple. Tigers down a bucket at 51-49. 4:20 to play. Brooks Thompson to the front court. I called him Brooks about 3 times now.
Right.
Brantley Thompson to the front court, wide side of the court. Jordan Thompson drives on Jackson down the paint and missed the layup. Rebound by Apple, secured it for East Central. Good challenge again as Thompson tried the reverse layup. Jordan Thompson, that is. 4 minutes to play. Jackson hands it off to Akers. Akers trying to get downhill, spins around Jordan Thompson to the bucket. Nigel Wilcox blocked his shot. Well, they got by the initial line, but the secondary defense was too good. 3:50 to play. Tigers stuck on 49, down a bucket from Kerr Center. Tigers with a win would be a half game out of first place in the league. Jordan Thompson to Brantley Thompson, who rumbled home a 3-pointer. His first points of the second half. Brantley Thompson has 10.
Really contested. He just earned it.
OBU by 5, 54-49. Jaron between the 2 circles for East Central, moving to the west end of Kerr Center. High post to Jalen, and from behind, Jaquan Sims fouled him. And we got a media timeout with 3:21 to play. So Jalen at the free throw line. Tigers now down 5 as OBU is surging on an 8-0 run. 54-49. This is Tiger Hoops on the Tiger Sports Network.
Emotions are running a little high.
Yeah. That's good. I don't mind that by players. I mind it by people like this, personally.
Yes. rest in peace, Brooks Thompson passed away a few years ago,
He did.
I believe.
Mentioned that a while ago.
Played
Yeah.
for Oklahoma State.
I do.
I think he played for Oklahoma State and then coached for quite a while.
Yeah. UTSA?
Maybe.
I think that's right.
Maybe. I think I saw where Oklahoma State men were playing Arkansas men. It's kind of where Eddie Sutton used to be, and I think they did a little deal on that the other night.
Back to Kerr, final media timeout. 3:21 to play, Jeff. It's been an 8-0 run by OBU to go on top. Tigers led 49-46, actually led 47-42. So you extend that back, it's a 12-2 run. And now the Tigers trying to get the lid off at the free throw line. Jalen Crutchfield will shoot 2.
Let's knock 2 down. That's a big 3 to make it a 2-possession game, but let's knock these 2 down, go get a stop, and I see this being, I think he called it cardiac boys. I think it's what we're going to see again.
Hilltop Dodge free throws by Jalen. He's 1 of 2, and his first one's up and in. Crutchfield having a tougher scoring night tonight. Has now hit double digits with 10, 54-50. Fourth Tiger in double digits. Apple, Crutchfield, Arnold with 10, Akers with 13, and Jalen's money as he's silky smooth. Hits the second Hilltop Dodge free throw. Got to take some stops here with 3:19 to play and down 3. 54-51. Sims against Akers. Works at left forecourt. Inside, Sims got it back after he threw it to the corner to Thompson, and he hit a layup. He got rid of it and cut right to the rim. They cleared out that side two-man basketball, and Jaquan Sims hit the layup.
They were anticipating ball screen and did a give and go.
56-51, the lead back to 5. Coach Akers really animated up. Good coach at OBU. Apple screens for Jakeem. Thought about the step back 3, didn't. TA corner right, lobs to Josh. Triple team, top of the key to Jakeem for a 3 ball. Oh, it danced off. That's a great look, the right pass. And Jakeem had a good look from the top of the key. 5-point game, 2:35 to play. 56-51. Tigers had surged in front, 47-42. But now scored 14-4 since. Brantley Thompson for 3, might have just daggered the Tigers. Thompson has 13, hit a left wing 3, and the Bison lead it by 8, 59-51. Big time shot by a really good player. Jaron going to work for the Tigers, 2:10 to play, double team. Finds Apple on the left baseline to TA, extra pass to Jakeem. Corner right, drives right to the bucket for the layup. Jakeem Akers hard to the rim, he's got 15. 6-point game, under 2 to play, and OBU's going to use a timeout. 2 big shots by a really good player, Brantley Thompson. 59-53, Bison by 6. We're back in 30 seconds on the Tiger Sports Network. That's 2 big shots.
Two big shots.
$1:56 to play in regulation. 59-53 OBU the lead. Big shot by Jakeem Akers a moment ago to keep the Tigers within 2 possessions after Brantley Thompson hit 2 huge threes. They've held him in check. He had 7 first half points, had not scored in the second half, but a couple big threes here late has his total up to 13. Nigel Wilcox a double-double, 17 points and 12 boards for the Bison. Tigers will pressure. Jordan Thompson will trigger the inbounds pass, playing with 4 personal fouls. Harrison Stoddard has fouled out. And Jaquan Sims will bring it as he gets it inbounds against Akers. They double team Sims. They got him in a pickle. Oh, and they call, that's a tough call. Said he didn't give him enough room on the double team.
He said his arms came down, but that's
Tough. Right inside the midcourt line, they had a double team, and Jaquan Sims didn't have much place to go.
It's a perfect spot to trap. That's tough. Get him out there. Get him out.
Jaquan at the stripe.
Miss him.
Will shoot free throws. He eyes the bucket, puts it up, in and out, missed it. Crutchfield grabbed the rebound on the Jaquan miss. Tigers come in a hurry. Tyler Arnold, wing left, starts his move against Brantley Thompson. Can't make it. Find more to Jaron. Jaron crosses over. Corner to Jakeem. Ball deflected out of bounds. Trey Green got a piece of it with 20 on the shot clock and a $1:37 to play. 59-53. They go in zone on the inbounds.
They sure are. Good
I heard
call.
him say
Good
Green.
call. Good call.
Yep. Jaron Jackson finds TA near side. Jalen between the rings. Shot clock at 14, about 30 to play. Jackson bump, finds Jalen. Corner, TA steps into a 3 ball. Got another good look, but missed it. Apple tips it. Arnold tried to save it and did, but Green got it. Got a look from the corner. Again, TA, though, didn't look like it left his hand clean. Right down to our right. A $1:15 to play. Sims throws it to Thompson. He's held by Tyler Arnold with 1:10 to play. And Brantley Thompson, 66.7% foul shooter, has made 10 of 15 on the season, will shoot 2.
A couple of touch fouls on Tyler there late. Get out of there.
Thompson connects, he has 14. 60-53. So now OBU a chance for the largest lead of the game after being down 47-42. Brennan Burns will check in for the Tigers. Tigers on the road at Southern Naz Thursday. OBU goes to Alva. Thompson misses. Crutchfield secures. 7-point game, still time. Jalen across the timeline. Finds Burns between the rings. Thompson guarding Apple ball screens. Burns wedging right. Can't get a shot off against that zone right now. Shot clock at 16, game clock at 55. Jalen a deep left wing 3 short. Trey Green got the rebound. Tigers just couldn't get a good look. 45 seconds to play, and OBU leads it by 7. They're on the verge of winning their 5th straight. Crutchfield fouls Jaquan Sims with 36 seconds to play. The Tigers had rallied from 7 down in the first half, down 5 at half, 27-22. Back and forth to start the second half. The Tigers put a run together to take a 5-point lead at 47-42 with 7:41 to play. But since that 7:41 mark, it's been 18-6 OBU. Sims shoots the second of 2. He missed the first, makes the second. 8-point game. Burns will pick it up just short of the midcourt line. Works to the front court, bounce to Crutchfield. Corner to TA, launches another 3 ball. That one's home, a Simmons Bank triple. TA finally drops one from the right corner. 61-56, 25.5 to play.
They let the clock run. They got to stop it, so they'll go back and review it, which will help us set up our pressure.
27.05 is what it says.
Instead of 27 seconds, they got it on 27 minutes.
There you go.
Reset it.
Miss Claudia Telefuse over there, helping out.
Claudia's a keeper
She'll
now.
fix it.
She's a glue man.
You got you a win against her uncle earlier
Yes,
today.
Yes.
And the player of the year when he played at Ada High School in 1979, Bo Overton.
Good player, good coach.
He'll win some games at OBU.
Sure,
He's
for
0-9,
sure.
0-10, but they battled tonight. Tigers
They've
ladies
been
is too good. Trey Green had trouble getting it in bounds. 5-second count against OBU. They tried to get a timeout and couldn't. The Tiger pressure. So how big was that? Setting up the timeout.
We'll take it.
Setting up the reset of the game clock. It was Romello Wilbert who came in for the offensive-defensive substitution and was part of that stance. Tigers are played in under their own bucket. Brennan Burns looking. Finally, threw it away. Tried to go to Apple on a bounce pass in front of the bucket. Just a bad pass by Burns. Right into the feet of the OBU player. Tigers had a chance there, down 5 with possession. Now have to foul and send Jordan Thompson to the free throw line. And to the credit of Burns, it wasn't a good pass, but the 5 count was on. They was really being pressured on the perimeter and had to try to slither it in there between 2 defenders. Jordan Thompson shooting 2. First one's up and no good. OBU missing a few shots here down the stretch. 26 seconds to play. You won't find more of a hard-fought game across the league than this one tonight. Thompson missed them both, and over the back on the rebound, Brantley Thompson has fouled Jalen Crutchfield with 25.2 to play. You missed 2, and you stopped the clock by fouling Thompson's 4th foul, climbing the back of Jalen Crutchfield. So Crutchfield now will shoot 2 free throws with the clock stopped.
You said we still have a timeout too, right? I think so.
We called one at the 5:04 mark, and I counted us with 1 left. But again, it's not on the score clock here.
We've got knock these 2 down. They're going to do their run and jump. They're not going to foul right away, and then we'll reevaluate.
Crutchfield at the stripe, where he's made 3 of 4. Tigers 12 of 17, and the Hilltop Dodge free throw is money. Jalen makes it 61-57. He has 11 points. Nigel Wilcox out, Trace Bowling back in as Crutchfield tries to make it a 1-possession game.
They're gonna trap, see if they can get a steal, and then they'll foul if they get it out of the trap.
Jalen's second free throw is swishing home. Got them both, 3-point game. Josh Apple, nope, doesn't want to come in. Stays at 3, 61-58. So Josh Apple was at the scorer's table. Chris Crutchfield pulled him back. Coach Akers said he should have went in, but they're going to let him stay out. Tigers set up their press. Trey Green runs, gets it into Trace Bowling. They foul the freshman. Well, he may be a good one. Let's look. But he's a freshman, playing only his 2nd collegiate game. Played Thursday night in the win against Southwestern. Had a good game.
We do have the possession arrow too. If it happens again, maybe we can tie one up.
Bowling made 2, did not attempt a free throw. Did not attempt a free throw. Shoots 2 here, has 2 points on the night, and his first one's up and in. 62-58, 23.9 to play. Romello Wilbert checks back out. Offensive, defensive substitutions going on by both teams. Savon Milton in the game. He played a lot last year, has not played much this year. Under a point, under a rebound per game is Milton.
I heard him go zone, so let's get out of there.
Missed it. Akers grabs the rebound, popcorn in and out. Tigers need a bucket. 20 seconds to play, down 4. Burns behind an apple screen, wide to Jalen, rises for 3, dances off, battle for the rebound. It goes to Milton for OBU. Oh, had a good look. 9 seconds to play, and they foul Bowling. Had a chance for the left wing. Bison lead it by 4, 62-58. Got a good shot from Jalen in front of the Tiger bench. It just wouldn't stay for him. Personal foul for the Tigers. Goes against Jalen. And now Trace Bowling back at the free throw line. We'll wrap this one up. Women won earlier. Congratulations, Coach. 8th consecutive win.
Really proud of the girls. Really competed hard.
Bowling missed the free throw. Door's still open, but the time now definitely a liability. 8.6 to play. Burns comes out. OBU going to use a timeout. 8.6 to play. 62-58. OBU leads it by 4. Back in 30 seconds on the Tiger Sports Network. .6 seconds to play, 62-58. OBU now a 4-point lead at the free throw line. Tigers still breathing, but it's getting shallow, Jeff.
Yeah, really. I'll be curious to see what he draws up here, because they're going to have to go quick and get it up and foul. I mean, you got to get a 3, I think, for us, and then hopefully they miss a free throw.
Bowling shooting the second of 2, already missed the first. OBU 11 of 21 from the foul line. Trace Bowling's second free throw is in. Really insignificant right there at this point. 63-58, 5-point game. Jaron quickly into the front court. Got to get a quick shot. Drives hard, kicks it to the corner of Jakeem, throws up a shot fading out of bounds, almost made it, and that's going to be your ball game. OBU has survived in Ada in a tussle. Tigers had a 5-point second half lead with 7+ to play, but OBU rallies to win it 63-58. Bison win their 5th straight game. They are 6-2 in the league. Tigers have a 2-game winning streak in. They dropped to 4-5. Your post-game show coming your way in 3.